All right, let's talk about Dzine. It's an AI tool that's promising to fix one of the most frustrating parts of creating with AI, and that's the feeling that you're not actually in control of your own work. You know what I'm talking about. If you've ever felt like you're just rolling the dice with AI and hoping for the best, then you're going to want to see this. Okay, so let's just dive right in by talking about a feeling that I'm pretty sure is super familiar to anyone who spent any time with generative AI. You know the drill, right? You've got this perfect crystal clear vision in your head, but then you spend the next hour or more just wrestling with prompts, tweaking a single word here, a phrase there, and basically just praying the AI finally gets what you're trying to do. It's that classic prompt and pray cycle, and honestly, it can be absolutely maddening, and this really gets to the heart of the problem. On one side, you've got this kind of black box where you feed it complex text prompts and just cross your fingers. But on the other side, you have what Dzine is offering, a visual, hands-on experience. It's really the difference between just suggesting an idea and actually getting to be the director of your own creation. So what's Dzine's solution to all this? Well, it all comes down to a really important shift in thinking, moving away from just generating an image to actually designing it from the ground up. I love this quote because it just nails their whole philosophy. By getting back to the essence of design, they're making the whole process feel intuitive again. It's all about letting artists be artists, not prompt engineers. The whole goal is for it to feel natural, not like an endless guessing game. And here's the secret sauce for how they do it. Dzine gives you a layer-based canvas, which is going to feel super familiar if you've ever used traditional design software. You can position everything with a simple drag and drop, and you can even use sketching tools to guide the AI. What this all means is that you control the composition from the very beginning. No more surprises. So the actual process becomes incredibly simple. Seriously, it's this easy. 1. You add your subjects as separate layers. 2. You arrange them exactly where you want them. And 3. You hit generate. The AI then builds the final image around the structure that you've already locked into place. But it's not just about getting the composition right. Dzine also tackles a bunch of other common AI headaches. You can forget about writing those super complex style prompts. You just use their predefined library. If you get stuck on what to write, the Dzine assistant is there to help you out. And for those notoriously weird AI-generated hands and faces, get this. There's a one-click enhance tool to fix all the strange artifacts. And that's some seriously high praise, especially coming from a graphic designer. It really speaks to the fact that Dzine isn't trying to be just another image generator. It's a fully integrated design environment. And that combo of generating and editing all in one spot is what really makes it stand out. But Dzine's vision is actually even bigger than that. It's not just about creating an image, it's about giving creators a complete all-in-one AI toolkit for pretty much anything they need. And they are not kidding around. I mean, just look at this list. You've got everything from super practical tools like background removal and generative fill all the way to more creative stuff like an AI character generator and even a 2D to 3D converter. The whole idea is to stop you from having to bounce between like 5 different expensive apps just to get a project done. And right here you can see the real world impact of that. For someone running an e-commerce store, this isn't just about things being easier. Being able to handle all your product shots, backgrounds, and marketing images in one single platform, well, that translates directly into saving a ton of time and, more importantly, money. Okay, now we're going to talk about a feature that really takes this whole platform to another level. Let's talk about turning your static images into living, breathing visuals. This right here is a massive game changer for creators. Dzine has a really powerful image to video tool built right in. It lets you animate your static images, creating these short dynamic clips that are absolutely perfect for social media, ads, you name it. And that is a huge endorsement. It shows that this isn't just some gimmick they tacked on. Even when you compare it to other dedicated video tools, Dzine's feature delivers really high quality, impressive results. In keeping with the theme, you still get control. There's this thing called an imagination slider that lets you adjust how much creative freedom the AI takes with the animation. You can also generate your clips in either 5 or 10-second lengths. It's all about adding motion to your work with just a few simple clicks. So all of this sounds pretty incredible, right? But the big question is always, how can you actually get your hands on it and try it for yourself? Well, check this out. This is the number of free credits you get the second you sign up. No credit card, no strings attached, 100. That's right. You start off with a really generous 100 credits to play with, and then you get an additional 30 credits added to your account every single day. This makes it so easy to jump in and try out all the features without having to spend a dime. And of course, if you find yourself burning through those credits and needing more, they do have paid plans. They give you more credits and faster generation times, and they start at a really accessible price point for people who need to create at a much higher volume. And really, that's the question Dzine seems to be asking all of us. By focusing on control, on intuition, and on giving you this all-in-one toolkit, it's trying to just remove all the technical roadblocks and put the power right back where it belongs, in your hands. So, what would you build if the tool finally just got out of your way and did what you wanted it to do?